can do it. Lazy mutton. Let's do this.
Oh, good job. This is the before. Yeah, our boy is going to get groomed today.
He gonna lose all this extra hair.
Yes.
He gonna be so handsome. He already handsome. He gonna be light skin handsome.
Yay.
Okay.
Good job. Okay, y'all. Prada and his daddy went to go get groomed. Now, while they're gone, I'm going to clean up a little bit. And I'm going to take y'all along. Alright, let's get to it. Hey, y'all. Welcome back. It's been a few hours later. I know I said I was going to take y'all along as I clean and get everything ready. But I was just trying to not necessarily hurry, but not worry about positioning the camera and positioning myself and things like that. Plus, I thought I didn't have a lot of time. But my husband just called not too long ago and said that it's going to be a minute. So, with that being said, I'm going to show y'all what I had did. Okay? I did clean the couch, vacuumed the couch covers, vacuumed his bed, vacuumed the rug, mopped the floor. I did all of the floor, vacuumed the bedroom, vacuumed my office, vacuumed the bathroom. And so now I'm just chilling out. Now I'm just chilling. I'm gonna, spray a little bit, and I'm done. I feel super accomplished because I did a good job. Everything was really nice, really clean in here. And yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't even say what day it is. Happy Sunday at 1:25 in the afternoon. His appointment was at 12:30. So my husband said it's gonna be like 3 to 4 hours. So I was like, well, that's perfect. So now I'm just chilling. And yeah, I'm washing the bath mats now. He don't be in the bathroom, but I was like, why not? I'm already washing stuff, so, or cleaning. So why not wash that? But yeah. Handsome baby. Say I handsome, and I just came from the Groomers. They chopped that baby all the way down. Look at that baby. Oh, my baby. Look at him. Yeah, yeah, baby. Oh, my baby. This is the after. They got them all bald. I don't like it. Not a fan.
You had to get taken care of. It'll grow back.
Bruh.
But it's going to be healthier.
Yeah.
And that's what's important.
That's for sure. Ain't that right, Bookaboo? Ain't that right? That's just a baby, and I want to do its best.
Alright, well, I need a picture now.
He got a new toy. Another sweet toy. And he's about to be going in a day. Look at him. See, he don't pick me no more. Look at that big boy.
Don't sit back like this.
Baby. An old man.
Right. We got an old dog born into a new body.
Prada, what happened?
Come on. Come on.
Oh God, now he lazy.
Right, like, what is it? That you really don't want to walk?
So,
You
y'all,
gotta walk.
as you know, he went and got groomed yesterday, which was Sunday. Today is now Monday. And he is acting brand new. He is super lazier now. He's already lazy, but he is lazier now. And he's just even more chilling. But where'd his toy go? This is the toy that he got yesterday from the Groomers. And as you can see, he already got a little tiny hole in it. Been pulling out the cotton. Ain't it cute? A little popsicle with a smile on it. And then he had a bandana. They gave him a bandana. Let me show y'all. Look at that. Like this. Isn't it cute? They had it around his neck. And this is just what, ice cream and an ice cream truck. So cute. So, what do you have to say for yourself, little baby? I'm just chilling. I'm just a little baby. Cause y'all, that little boy, there you go. He is living up to his name, that's for sure. He is so bougie, but he also is a lazy bones. Lazy bones. But he's so sweet. He is just the sweetest little piece of pie. So, today is Monday at 5:45, and we just chilling. You know, his haircut that they did at the Groomers, they like exposed my little baby, so he is exposed. He got a very short cut because his hair was matted, so we had to, you know, cut it down low. But when he go again in 6 weeks, it won't be, you know, his hair been gonna grow out, but it won't be, you know, as short. So just wanted to update y'all. So I have my first week of being dog parents is now live on my beauty channel. So if you have not seen that, go ahead and check that out. And we are now on week 2. Week 2, day 2. How about that? Hello everyone. How's it going? Happy Tuesday at 2:24 in the afternoon. Just chilling in the house. I feel like I'm like getting the groove of things. I took him for a walk this morning. It's like we be like switching shifts. I took him for a walk this morning, and then came back and fed him. And then around 1, he wanted to eat again. And it's funny because, and he did that the other day. He like took the bowl and he brought the bowl all the way over to my husband. And we both looking like, oh my gosh, are you hungry? So he did it again. It wasn't as dramatic as before, but he did pick the bowl up and was licking all in it. And I'm like, okay, well, let me give you the other half of the food that I gave him earlier. So I let my husband know. And then I gave him that. He's chilling. He has been chilling. I'm very grateful for that because he is a very chill dog. He don't like, he rarely, and I don't even think it's a bark. It's more like a growl. Not even like a mean growl, but like a playful growl. But he is a very playful, happy baby. I love that for us. I love that he is just a very sweet puppy. God is good with that, because I'm so fortunate that we got a dog that is just very mannerable, you know, and easy to train. You know, of course he's still a baby, so he's still going to, you know, act out, and you gotta like reassure or reiterate certain things. But he's really good. He's doing really good with, like, if you go out and I'll be like, sit, he'll sit and he'll stay. Because when we first got him, as soon as you open the door, he's gonna go out the door. But he's doing very good with that. As now we just like, you know, trying out his eating, because I told you that we switched over from the dry to the wet, but we have can now, so we'll split it and do half of the can in the morning and half in like the evening time for like dinner. So apparently he was hungry, so that other half he had for like a lunch, and then I'll open up another can and he'll have half of that for like dinner. So that's our groove. That's how we've been maintaining. My husband has been an amazing like dog dad. Just seeing them interact and seeing how much he loves him and how much let me tell you, because I don't know if I mentioned, when I was younger I did have a dog. Her name was Bubbles, and she was a Cocker Spaniel and a lab mix, I believe it was a lab. She was so sweet. Her coat was like a light brown coat. She was about the size of Prada, but like a little bigger. But she was also a sweet girl. She did not like to go out when it's raining, and if she did, my mom had to draw her paws off because she was out and she didn't like her paws wet. So sweet. She'll go up under the bed, you know, when it's like too much people or she had enough people. She'll go up under the bed, or sometimes she just like to go up under the bed. So, you know, after she passed, my mom was like, no, I'm not getting another dog. Well, she didn't say that. What am I saying? What am I saying? She said, I am not getting another dog. The next dog you will get will be when you are on your own and you're married and you're out of like my house. And I'm like, and she said that when I was in around, what was that, like middle school going to high school, or already in high school? And I'm like, but one thing about my mama, when she is adamant on something, she is adamant on it. So, you know, there's a few things that she may bend on, but when she adamant, and that's one thing she was adamant about, she's like, nope. Because typically it was just her and my dad taking care of the dog. Well, mainly her taking care of the dog. So she's like, I'm not doing this responsibility again. When you get older and you out on your own, you can get your dog. Until then, And so for me to get this dog years later, it's like, oh my goodness. It's such a full circle moment, because I see God hasn't, which I knew he didn't forget. I knew he didn't forget my prayers, but just to see it come back forth, excuse me, it's like, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Because for real, when I look back at the dogs that I wanted, Prada is actually on that. I had originally said, when I started talking about, oh, I want a dog, I was like, oh, I want me like a really cute teeny white dog that doesn't grow, you know, stays, you know, not too small but not too big, you know. And then as I got married and we was talking about expanding the family, I was like, oh, I want a golden retriever. Kind of like, now golden retrievers aren't really like guard dogs, but it's the idea of like, it's like a, you know, like a nice big dog. I mean, I'm sure you can train them. But then it was like God knew the fact that I still deep down wanted that little dog, and having this dog has been a blessing. That just goes to show that God has not forgotten about your blessing. He has not forgotten about your prayer. He has not forgotten about that business idea. He ain't forgot. But sometimes things take time, because it's all about preparation. Whether you want to get a dog, maybe there's things that you got to prep in the house. Maybe you're renting and you have to go about it with your landlord. You know, maybe your landlord had renters that wasn't good tenants previously before you. So now that you want a dog, he is a little hesitant on you getting a dog. You know, maybe you want to start a business and you want to get your LLC, but right now you're taking courses on how to become better in you know whatever you want to take a course in. So everything is preparing you, and it may not make sense, because sometimes you're like, but I already know how to do this. But yeah, you may know how to do it, but God's showing you how you can really evolve when you really dig into what he has for you. And yeah, we there's a lot of stuff we may know how to do, but he is really unpacking us with our talents and our mindsets. And it's even simple as like a dog, and it's like, oh my gosh, that's silly. It's silly, but if it matters to you, it matters to God. So no prayer is too big or too small or too outrageous for God, because if it's on your heart and if it's on your mind, God gonna see it happen. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be, within this year, but just know that the Lord's gonna see fit to have it happen. And even if it does not happen the way that you think it should, know that it's still happening, because even though it didn't happen, that's still a blessing, because maybe he had to protect you from something, and maybe that something was as simple as yourself. But that just goes to show that God is still good, even in the midst of getting a dog. We got a dog, but we got a house. Before that, we got a house. Like, we're living in a home. We are living in this home that we have been in going on 10 years. And it's just like, what? God, you be showing up and showing out. And it's just amazing how things just be coming together. Like, how you read a book and sometimes you read the back of the book just to get the cliff notes of what's going on in the whole story before you dive into the story. Essentially, that's how God does with our lives. He gives us cliff notes before he reveals the whole dynamic of what's about to happen. And even sometimes when he reveals the whole thing, it's almost like, what? Like, it's so much to take in. But when we sit back and we really think about it, like, God is good. Like, I'm living in a house, I have air, I got food, I got clothes, I got a dog, I got TVs, I got a camera. Like, if you really sit and think about all the things that God has blessed you with, even the stuff that he hasn't blessed you with at the time that you think that he should, he still blessed you, because you have the mindset to think about the stuff that he has blessed you with. Child, God is good. God is good. And like I said, it just goes to show that God hasn't forgotten about you. No prayer is big or small for God. And even though it may seem like, well, dang, I've been trying to do this for 10 years. I've been trying to do this for a year. I've been trying to do this since, I was a kid. Maybe whenever you was a kid, the stuff that you know now, you didn't know then. Every day you're learning. If you're not learning, then you're dead. So every day you're learning and evolving to grow into something bigger than you was yesterday. So although you're like, dang, I wish I would have known. No, it's fine, because you don't know what you don't know. And although you wish you would have known, who's to say if you had that information then how you would have taken it, or if you would have taken the information. So don't beat yourself up. Just take it as it comes and know that your blessing is on the way. Say good morning. Say good morning. Hey y'all, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday at like 8:24 in the morning, and took a little man out for a walk. Got him something to eat, and now we just chilling. I got Bible study with my bestie at 10, so now we are just chilling. I wanted to check in and say good morning to y'all, and to also, well, first of all, let me just show y'all his bed. And y'all remember this? This was the donut toy that he got from the Groomers. You know, literally that same day he already had a hole in it. Now look at it. It's a big old hole in the side of it. I took the stuffing out. I'm like, look at this. Like, you know, this is pretty much gone. Like, and then he still has his bone. His bone he gonna be gnawing on for a little minute. Like, sir. But other than that, we are just chilling still. Finding our way. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Still finding our way through. You know. And yeah, it's been a really enjoyable process. Ain't it right? But yeah. Well, last night I was cooking and he started whining. I'm like, oh, bruh, what's going on with you? I don't know if he couldn't see. Well, I mean, he could have got right there and like peeped in. But I feel like he did that for attention. Like, sir, what's going on with you? But other than that, and I was gonna take him out, but he didn't want to go out then. But other than that, we just chilling. We just be chilling. So I will check back in later. You say hi. Say hey. Say hello. Say hello. Hey y'all, good afternoon. It is Wednesday and it is about to rain. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's about to rain and we just chilling. I was like, I heard him like do a little bark and I'm like, you barking? Who you barking at? And it's a man that was like cutting the grass. Apparently he didn't like that, so not our grass but like next door. And apparently he didn't like that, so he like, what's going on? Like, look at the kids. He was like trying to figure out what's going on. But he also liked to look outside and see the rain and whatnot. But ooh, it's thundering. I'm gonna get off here. I just want to pop on here and say hey, happy Wednesday at 2:23, and I hope y'all are having, well, no, happy Thursday. Sorry, it is Thursday. Happy Thursday at 2:23. Hope y'all are doing well, being safe, and being blessed. Talk to y'all later.
Recorded streaming music from Spotify and Pandora. It is the #1 podcaster. iHeart's twice as large as the next two combined. So whatever your customers listen to, they'll hear your message. Plus, only iHeart can extend your message to audiences across broadcast radio.
Thursday.
Think
Nope.
podcasting can help your business?
Happy Friday. Ooh, that's the baby. Hey. Ooh. Hey y'all, it's back again on Thursday. I just came back about like 5-10 minutes ago from taking him for a walk so he can do his thing, and he did good. You know, we was out walking for a little minute and then we came back in. It's actually cool out. It's actually going, well, they say that it's not going to rain and then they say it is going to rain, so I don't know, but I want to go ahead and take him out for a walk now. He's going to get another one later on, but I want to give him a walk. What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at this little boy. Sir. What is you doing? What you gotta say for yourself? But yeah, he will get another one later this afternoon. But I wanted to go ahead and walk him because I'm about to hang out with my cousins. So I want to go ahead and, you know, have him out. Anyway, just wanted to pop in and say hey. We are chilling. I am loving it. I am really loving it. I'm finding my groove, finding my way, and we're both enjoying the process. We're gonna fuss at him because, like I said, he gonna learn these rules and regulations of this household. But at the same time, he's so sweet, and I'm really enjoying just being a dog mom to that sweet little baby. Oh, you sheepies. You sheepies. I'm gonna go sheep. because that's all he do is sleep.